Welcome to Attican Plays Railroad Corporation. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of our playthrough of the Railroad Corporation Roadmaster DLC. We are revisiting the My Very Own Metropolis mission. Made it kind of even harder by saying, okay, we can only work in this area. And again, if you haven't seen the first one to understand what I'm talking about, I'll put a link to it up here and you can go back and watch. I would recommend watching these 1, 2, 3, 4 in order. They'll make more sense to you. This is number 4. Okay, so let's just press on. We've got, I want to do something. Really, this one is turning into a learning experience for me as I come to handle this new deal with the routes, which to me just makes this game wow. This game is so much better. Good grief, so much better. And I want to spend some time actually adjusting the routes on all these trains, but I want to do that. I want to go out and look at research and see where we are. Yeah, we're doing the 10-wheeler. In 83 days, we'll have the Tyson 10-wheeler. Once we have that, we're going to go through an exercise of upgrading all our trains. And we could do that exercise right now, but I don't want to do that and then have to go through and upgrade all the trains again to 10-wheelers. So we'll look for that when that research finishes. It should be this episode. I mean, certainly will be. So what we want to do now is just keep plugging with growing our cities, based on what we have right now, and keeping everything coming down here. So if we look at Paris, it could use kerosene. And we have one oil refinery over here, and we're kind of tapping it out, I think. I think that's a fair statement. Yeah, we are. So I think what we're going to do, now we've got the kerosene going to Folsom. And we've got some being sold in Portland. That's kind of when trains aren't there. And then where else? And we've got, we're covering Conroe, we're covering Folsom, and we are, basically covering Portland. Now, let's see, there's probably plenty. Yeah, so we've got nothing in Santa Fe. And let's just see what the oil situation looks like. Yeah, see, we've got the potential to ship more oil. We're not, there's plenty here. It produces every 18 seconds. And if we look at our refinery, it uses it every 30 seconds. So you could easily support a couple of refineries off that one oil well. And honestly, the obvious place to put one would be right here in Santa Fe. So why don't we do that? Why don't we put one in Santa Fe? And we'll let this one handle these three. And Santa Fe can do here, maybe, here, Kalamazoo, and Paris. These three, okay? So, and Santa Fe. Yeah, that's right. Santa Fe, Kalamazoo, and Paris. So we'll have everything down through here covered with oil, and then these three will not be, but we may even be able to cover them depending upon if we get overage. Okay, so let's go here and buy this, put in a oil refinery. Okay, and let's see. Let's get a Mason bogey. Now I'm going to hit Control left click to see how many it's going to hold. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Now an Alt left click, load it up, and go here. And we're not letting ourselves ship anything back to Ogden, right? So we're not taking. I'd love to take passengers back and all that stuff and grow Ogden, have one more city, but to me that'd be cheating because we said our territory is just this. All right, so let's do, I have no idea how many we're going to need. That one just might do it. It's not a long haul, and it's you know, we don't have any route statistics, but 30 seconds to eat it up. Yeah, I think that'll do. All right, we'll have one mason bogey handle that. Then I'm going to go ahead and set this up. We're going to have, oh, how are we going to do this? We're going to handle 2 cities. Okay. Let's see what we can come up with for a line here. Let's say if you were to go here and get a full load, and let me just see how many that would be. Shoot, wrong button. Control. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's say you get a full load and you go to Paris. Now I think the way this will work is if we set it to dump as much as you can in Paris, right? And then we said dump as much as you can in Kalamazoo. I think the way that this works is it won't overload. You know how, those of you who played this game for a while, when you set these up the old way, if you had say you had an 8 here, and you didn't dump it all, when you came back here and you had to set at 8, it would load 8 more on top of whatever you were carrying. But I think the way this works, we'll watch it and see, I think it's going to max out at whatever that number was, 11 or whatever it was. And if we come back and still have some on board down the road, we won't early, but down the road, I think it will not overload. So we could have it. In the meantime, we could say, okay, we'll pick up some people optionally. And over here, drop as many people as you can optionally. Don't sit there and wait. And then load people here optionally and go here and drop them all off. If I'm not crazy, I think that works. You pick up your oil, do as much as you can. Now what's going to happen the first time it's going to have a full load, it'll drop them all off here. It'll go to Kalamazoo with just some people, drop them off. Then it'll go back, try to pick up some more people, go up to Santa Fe, drop them off, and then start that again. And it'll keep doing that. So the first 2 or 3 times it runs, it's going to just drop all the oil off at Paris. But once Paris is filled up, it'll top off Paris. This is what I'm envisioning. Top off Paris and then go up here and start selling to Kalamazoo. And that way I don't have to have 2 trains. I can just have 1 train doing this. Now the other thing we could do is the back and forth. Okay, Santa Fe, go to Paris, back to Santa Fe, go to Kalamazoo. But I'd like to see how this works. So let's apply that and let that thing run. And I see one here that looks like he's dying. I don't. You know what? I'm going to drop that train. These guys that are just these little passenger lines that are full like this, I think we're going to drop them. We're going to rethink our passenger stuff. That's something else I want to play with. Okay, and get rid of some of these old trains that were hauling passengers. Okay. Well, that being said, why don't we do that? I'd love to have that. We'll do it. We'll do it after we get to Tyson. Once we get to Tyson, we'll do something different with our train lines. And the only other thing I noticed, I don't think we're running coal up here to Sioux City. I'd like to get Sioux City growing. So why don't we do this? Because we still have, we have some coal. Let's get a Mason bogey and go here and run up to Sioux City. And then on the way back, you can go, well, you can go here. See if you can get some people to bring down here. Let's see. Passengers. No. Load up coal, sell it. Grab some people in a city that's developed on the way back and drop them off. Okay. All right, so now let's just get back to playing the scenario. We had just grown past 10,000 with Paris, and our next goal was 17,000. And they want some. We're supposed to build a fountain. Now, fountain is going to cost us tools, furniture, and some money, and the money's no problem. So, tools and furniture. We have a tools working right here, so let's just knock that out. Let's go. Mason bogey. I'm just going to have it grab 3 and come down here. Let's see. And then go up here and work on the furniture. Pick up 5. And go, add this again, unload. Yeah, just do that. And you might as well, actually that's going to be the end of it right there. Okay, let's take this out. Just do your thing and make this work. We know we have a problem having enough wood for everything. The tool factory gulps it down. I think maybe we can set up the tool factory. It needs 1. What if we told it to always just take 1? Okay, move lumber from sawmill if tool factory stock is less than 1. Okay, so if you have 0, take 1. Otherwise, leave it alone because we need it for other stuff, right? That way, there'd be 4. That would free up 4 under that scenario. Yeah. Let's do that. And then we have a train taking it over here, so that's good. To our furniture, and we'll worry about all the sales of that stuff later when we mess with our train routes a little bit more. All right, let's see. So we got that. Yeah, I just kind of want to see how this whole thing with the oil goes. I just want to go around and make sure we've got nice stations everywhere. Even if in some cases it's overkill. There we go. And maybe out here, trains don't pull in there that fast, so why don't we do this? Why don't we level it up, but then we'll just keep making them faster and faster. Okay. And see, we're getting messages here. Paris is raised up. T28 is probably the coal. Yeah, we'll kill that one. We don't need coal here anymore. There, we dropped off our tools already. Oh, here's, well, we'll fix that in a minute. Okay, there we go. So we're loading up from our oil refinery. And we're going to also set, whoops. We're going to tell this to sell if over 5 will be all right. So if there's not a train in there taking your stock, go ahead and sell it to Santa Fe. All right, so this one is handling these 3, and this one is handling itself plus these 2. Okay. All right, now we've got the 10-wheeler. Okay, and now we're going to start improving it. All right. So let's see. Is there anything interesting to watch here? Okay, this guy's working on getting a full load. Well, we know what it's going to do. We know what it's going to do. We can't watch it yet anyway. All right, I'm going to pause. Now, this, some of you, those of you with short attention spans, don't like details. I don't know what you. Well, first of all, I'm not sure why you're here, this is going to be a learning opportunity, I think, for me and you in terms of how to set up these routes and talking about the details of it, but it's going to be boring for some of you, so bye to you. Come back next time, and let's get started. So I think we could either do it by geography or by list. I think the list is probably the safer way to go. So let's look at each of these trains and think about what they're doing and what we'd like to do with them and upgrade them as well. So this one is carrying coal to Rockland to City Hall. Okay, cool. And let's just make it a Tyson 10-wheeler. And its route is good because its main purpose is hauling coal, so that's mandatory. And unload it all. And then when you leave, if there's anybody there that wants to go to Calumet, well, to go anywhere really. Remember, this game is not set up. These passengers don't have a destination; they just want to leave. So if there's anybody who wants to leave, take them to Kalamazoo. Okay. All right. So that one's good. Let's go to the next one. Let's go ahead and upgrade him to a Tyson 10-wheeler. And this one's good. It's hauling meat. Well, now let's think about this one. Our Kenosha meat line. How many farms do we have? We have one down here, one here, one here. That's 3. Why don't we have each farm handle three towns? So why don't we set up Kenosha? Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's have the Kenosha send its meat to, well, obviously feed itself, feed Rockland, and feed Portland. Okay. So this guy here would be a 10-wheeler. He's going to pick up a full load. Oh, you know what? It'd be easier if he ran a little, like a loop. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's have him do these 3 up here. So his thing is going to be, he's not going to go to Conroe. He's going to pick up a full load. He's going to go to Rockland. And he's going to drop off as much as he can. Load some people if they're there. And then he would go here, right? Eventually, when we get this one grown. Okay. So that's going to be his new thing. And then we're going to tell Kenosha yeah, we've already got that set up. Sell to yourself. Okay. Then this one over here, now shoot. Okay. How am I going to do this? We'll see if I can remember it. Okay. We've got this little train running to Kenosha, which is kind of wasted at this point. Go away. All right. We've got a nice consolidation running our line here that should keep that going. Well, it's going to be a Tyson. Okay. So this guy here, Kenosha to Folsom, we don't need that anymore. The Portland to Conroe, we're going to kill our little runaround train. We're going to have a different way of doing passengers and mail, I think. Okay, this one we need textiles to the City Hall. This one's okay. We'll just upgrade it to a mogul. This guy here, these are just kind of our deadheads. We're going to say, okay, you go to Folsom, you load a full load here, and you stay here and unload until you're empty. And here you can optionally say, okay, give us some people and take them back. Apply that and make it a 10-wheeler. Okay. And you load, unload, load, unload, apply, and you, okay, this guy we're getting rid of. This one is taking lumber to our furniture factory. We definitely want that. We're going to upgrade it to a 10-wheeler. And this one we will get rid of. And this one will be... I hit Windows instead of Alt. It's my new favorite mistake. Alt. Alt. Let's do something different. Make some post. Apply 10-wheeler. What's this do? Textile factory to the clothes factory. Definitely need this. He needs better orders. He needs to say, take this, unload this, load that, unload that, go, and upgrade. This is a good one. He's taking leather to the clothes factory. We're going to upgrade that to a 10-wheeler. And then this guy here is going Santa Fe to... He's carrying grain to the farm in Kenosha. So we can keep that. Oh, and I don't like the optional meat, though. I'm not... No, we don't want that at all. Let's go with post and post. And replace. Okay. Load. Unload. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. Why not? Oh, shoot. Let's cancel that. Let's go this way. Load. Unload. Now, a lot of these trains will just sit there. They're going to sit in Paris until these guys are used up, but that's okay. That's how we make sure we grow this thing. Apply and run. Now we've got a Memnon hauling coal to Kenosha. I don't like that. Okay, you want to load. Unload. Ah, shoot. We're canceling again. Is it? Yeah, City Hall. Okay. Load. City Hall. Apply. Upgrade. Kill that one. This one is Ogden to Portland. He can optionally load some people and go to drop them off at Santa Fe on the way back. Like that, and we'll upgrade. Okay, and then this one can do kind of the same thing. We'll do post this time. And apply 10-wheeler, and let's see here. Oh, wait. And we want to redo. We want to rethink these refineries too. Okay. This refinery route, we want to load in Portland. Okay, so for the refineries, we're going to have one here. 2, 3. I think we're going to flip this around. We're going to have Santa Fe cover this town, and this town. So Santa Fe, Folsom, and Conroe. So, yeah, I want it to go to Folsom. Pick up some, let's do mail. Pick up mail. Let's do it on a back. No, it'll do it. Then go here. Unload mail. No, jeez. Let's see. Unload that and that. Load mail if you got it. Well, so we're picking up kerosene. We're a full load. Then we're going to go to Folsom and drop off as much as we can. Then we're going to pick up any post that's there, and we're going to go to Conroe and drop off any kerosene we still have and any posts that we've added to our load, because I do believe that the way this will work now is, let's say I get, this is a Tyson, let's say, I'm going to say the whole 10, it's easy. We got 10 kerosene. We go here, we drop off, say we only drop off 5. It's already got 15. We drop off 5. Then we're going to pick up a little bit of mail, but it won't overload. It'll do up to its optimum amount, I think. And we're going to find out. And then we're going to go to Conroe and drop both those things off, however much kerosene we have, however much post we have, pick up any post that's there and go back to Portland. I think that's it. Apply that and upgrade it to a Tyson. Okay. So that'll be the whole route for this Santa Fe refinery, is to feed these two cities. It'll feed this one till it's full, and it is actually almost full now. Then it'll take the balance up here, which is almost full. So it's going to be, and it'll just keep running. It should come, if they're both kind of full, it should keep running and then come back here and top itself off and go again. That's how I'm hoping it works. If it works like that, this game just improved tremendously, like I said. All right, we can upgrade this to a Tyson. So that's this side of it. And then when we get to it, we want to do one out of our refinery over here in Portland. We want a different route here for these two towns. Okay. Now I've lost where I was. This guy here, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Now this one is Portland to Conroe. Now we have that covered by something else, but what if we did Portland, load in Portland, then go to Paris. And because of Paris's special circumstance, we're just going to have it unload everything you can. Load some people if they've got them. So come here and unload this and this as much as you can. And this will be as much as you can. Load people if you've got them. Actually, I think we could even do this. If you got any people or mail, load them up. Make sure you completely unload in Portland before you get another load of this. And then, yeah, I think that'll work. All right, this guy we're going to get rid of. All right, we're hauling paper to Paris. That's to the printing house, yes. Load paper, unload printing house, load people if you got them. Optionally, go back and unload them. Apply and attend. Now in Paris, paper to Paris. This one, we just did one. So this one is redundant. We certainly don't need it if we have a big old 10-wheeler running. So I think we're going to just let this one. Can anybody use paper? Yeah, let's just have this guy go over here. In fact, we can just, since that's there, let's just cancel this. Start over. Pick up. Go to here. And we'll just have it sit there and unload as long as it can. And then load passengers optionally, go back there. Okay, and we'll have it go here next, and we'll upgrade it to a 10-wheeler. And this one we're going to get rid of. Now this one somehow got a strange. Oh, I've got this strange mixed thing going here. Oh, this is our clothing delivery. Okay, let's set up clothing delivery. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 towns that want clothes right now. Let's set it up to. We could deliver it all 4. So the factory's here. So it loads. It loads clothing here. And it's going to go to, let's do it like this. Let's have it go to Santa Fe and drop off as much as you can. You can pick up mail optionally in Santa Fe. Then you're going to go to Folsom and sell and get rid of this and this as much as you can. Load mail there if there is any. Go here and sell this and this. And here we want you to unload everything. We want you to unload all your mail and as much of the clothing as you can. And then go back and start that over. And what I'm hoping it'll do is, if all the mail's gone, it'll go back here and get another full load of clothing and repeat that loop. And over time, this one will get more full. This one will slowly fill up later, and this one at the end. And that should feed all 4 of those towns. And I'm going to apply that. We're going to upgrade it to a 10-wheeler. This is T58. I actually want to watch this one to see what it does. Can't really. There it is. It's this one going up through here. Okay, now did it overload? Okay, I'm going to pause. It had one in, and then it loaded. But I want to just see how many is it supposed to take. So, what's a full load? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And load. And we're going to watch this one, T58. Apply this one. And let's watch what he does. He's headed over to Santa Fe. Okay, he unloaded all of them because we haven't been shipping to Santa Fe. And he's loading up a bunch of mail. He's going down here. He couldn't unload any of that. He unloaded all his mail. He's going to pick up any mail he can find here in Folsom. Okay, we finished our fountain. He's getting a bunch of mail in Folsom, and he's heading to Portland. He's unloading all that mail, and he's got to unload all of it, or he can't leave. And he's going to go ahead and do it again. I actually think this all worked. T86, we know that didn't work. Okay, so we just finished this off. So he's done his thing. This Mason Bogey got us our fountain done. What do we got to do next? Grow to 17,000. And I also noticed there's paper now. We need paper here in Paris. Is that even possible? We can try. I tell you what we'll do. We'll set up a line. Well, we'll set up this guy right here. He's going to grab paper. He's going to take it down here to the city. Oh, you know what we could do? Nah. Oh, he's still got... Oh, he ran again. He's got tools. Doggone it. Why does he have that? Who needs tools? Forget it. Okay. Load. If you happen to have any, come back here. Apply. Okay, that's our tool, our paper, and you know it's going to be a while to get some. It's a job to get it. Okay, so what happened here? We're done with the Santa Fe doesn't need the textiles anymore. Who does? Who could use them? Right here. You're going to go here. And you'll pick up any passengers if you happen to have any. And we're going to tell it to go to Kenosha next and go. Okay. So we were at 85. T85. Is that right? Okay. Well, that's all our trains. So we didn't go through everything. Was it? Buzz, was it 58? Did I get it backwards? It's 58. Okay. A little dyslexia there. All right. So now we've got a book line. Okay. Books. We're making books in Paris. And we're not going to make them anywhere else. So I think we'll just have this train do our book delivery. We've got 3 customers right now. So he's going to go here and load up with books. And he can go to Portland and load all the books he is able, pick up any post he can find, and then he can go to Conroe and unload what he can and unload what he can. There. Had that in the wrong spot. Okay. Unload those 2. Load any you can find. And go to down here. To Folsom. Unload what you can. Pick up what you can. And unload it there. And make sure you're empty before you start loading the books again, because we want a full load of books when we go out. Something's wrong. Pick up, drop off. Drop off. Oh, here we go. We want to have drop off all that you can. Fly. There, like that better. There we go. And then we want to upgrade this to a Tyson. Okay. Oh, and this one we would actually be able to see this right off the bat because Portland actually has 20 books. So let's see. Let's watch this one. This is 87. Are we? Oh, I see what's happening. When I'm upgrading it, it's becoming a number. When you upgrade it, it's taking a new number. I thought it would keep the same one. I actually thought it did. I'm a little confused by that. So we're actually right up in. What is this? Oh, jeez. I'll come back to 87. I want to watch this one drop off. Oh, it can't drop off. That's all right. Oh, it's there unloading. Okay. It'll just sit there and go. So let's find 87 and watch it. All right, so we got a full load of books. We're going up to Portland, which doesn't need any. Let's see if it picks up any mail. There is mail there. Good, it didn't overload. It didn't pick up that mail that was there and overload, so it's working correctly. Now it's going up to Conroe. They need books, so it should sell them all there. And it should pick up some mail. And go to Folsom and complete the deal. All right, good deal. That's working beautifully. Let's just go that way. There we go. All right, so that all worked. Now let's go back to what we were doing. If we were playing better, had we done all this, known how all this worked to start with, then you know, we wouldn't be going through this big, long, boring exercise. Where were we? Somewhere. I don't know. Okay, we haven't done that one for sure. Kalamazoo Textiles. World. Oh, that's selling here. We could redo the textiles the same way we did the other stuff. I think we'll get a little lazy here. I'm just going to let that run until it dies off. Okay, here's one that's wrong. We're loading up cotton and doing this. Should be an optional. Going back to Portland, right? Apply. Make it a 10-wheeler. And this one is taking, okay, here we go. I don't remember where we were on the meat run. I think we did this one. So this one actually is running from the wrong place. Actually, we can just kill it. Okay, let's run one out of our meat here and have it service these 3 down here. So let's go 10-wheeler. Nope. Get a full load. Drop off as much as you can. Pick up as many passengers as you can. Drop off meat and passengers, as many as you can. Load passengers. Come back here. Unload passengers. And go. And then here we want to sell to the city. Really, we've got it set over 0. That's fine. For this city, they get priority. They get the meat first. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. We'll just look for problems from it on. I think I like the concept of how we're doing this. We'll just see how this goes down the road. Okay. Well, let's start mass. I'm just going to put everybody on it. Everybody's available. Okay. And I think the way this is set up too, this is another thing that's so great. I've said this before. I think it'll actually adjust as we improve the Tyson and like get more pulling mass. I think it'll actually modify. Like if we can carry more, it'll actually start carrying more. You know, which is what you want it to do. And we can still go through here and find the ones that aren't 10-wheelers and upgrade them. Now we need clothing in Paris. Now Paris being a special case. Could we do another clothing shop? We've got the textiles. Oh yeah, of course we could. All right, let's go here. Let's put in a clothing factory here, and we'll tell it. Take two. Anytime you need a couple, grab them, and then we'll have a delivery from down here, from this farm. It's going up here and dropping off at the clothing. If there happens to be any posts, bring it back here and deliver it all before you do that again. Okay. And now we need clothing here and here. And we'll just have a train that goes 10-wheeler, load clothing, come down here, drop off everything you can, load as many passengers as you can, make sure you unload all your passengers here before you go again. And then we'll tell this one to sell. And if you have more than 5, go ahead and sell them to yourself. Okay. And go. Okay, Kenosha no longer needs coal. Do we have another town that needs coal? Sioux City, yeah, they're getting it. They're getting it. I think we can say goodbye to that one. What's this guy? I'm going to delete that one because he's a redundant clothing. Now Santa Fe no longer needs paper. We've got our paper running down here. This is the main place we need the paper. Is there anybody else who needs paper at this point? I don't see anybody. We'll scrap this one. Okay. This guy. Okay, I think we're good. Good enough. Ogden wants textiles. We're creating a fair amount of them. Oh, Ogden. We don't care about Ogden. That's over in the other world. Okay, we could get into weapons because we've got an abundance of lubricants, and we've got and they need steel, and we should have plenty of steel. Yeah, steel you tend to overproduce. So we could have a weapons plant. We could have it right here where the steel is, and then deliver it to these two towns here, although the weapons are even heavier than the steel. But I'd rather be delivering the weapons because then you can kind of have your little run doing whatever. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go here to Kenosha, buy this, construct a steel, no, not steel mill, a weapons factory. And that makes sense because it needs 3 steel, and we're right here where the steel is. So we're going to tell this guy, if you don't have, anytime you need them, grab 3 steel, and then we'll set up a train that delivers from over here and takes this stuff over here, and optionally you can grab this and come back here and make sure you get rid of all of it before you go again. That should give us weapons, and we'll set up a train that goes 10-wheeler, weapons, pick up mail, I guess, optionally, and this is actually optionally now. Now go here and here, optionally. Beautiful. And that should do it. That should put us in the weapons business. And as we get another city, we'll add it to that delivery. Okay, Paris no longer needs textiles. There we go, we're making weapons. Good deal. Kenosha wants paper. Yeah, they'll have to do without. Paper's very rare thing around here. So this guy has worn out his welcome. Does anybody else need okay, build a park. Does anybody else need... Oh, here we go. Why don't you just go up there? Go up there. And sell them up there. All right, so we hit our goal. Let's stop right there. Now, we've hit 17,000. We need to get it to 25. We've got a few things we need to do. Ooh, whiskey. Ooh. Whiskey will be interesting because we know how precious lumber is. All right, so then we'll deal with that the next time. I don't know about you. I just learned a lot right there. I think I got it right. Please put in the comments if you're not in agreement with how I did that, or if you had a better way. I mean, I can see some things we're not doing. We need to set up that same kind of delivery for our tools now, because we're making tools at a pretty good clip, and we need to set up for our furniture as well to make sure we're delivering all that. We'll deal with that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player, and I hope you'll join us for our next Railroad Corporation video. Thank you.